Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Hey, this is EAJ Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I don't give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow.
Jeff Escow!
Doing about time! Doing about time! Got myself a problem!
Looking for the inside inside track on everything sports, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Sports World Radio, the fastest 2 hours of sports talk on the internet with your hosts, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann.
Hey, welcome to Sports World Radio. What's going on, boys and girls? How's everybody doing? We got another jam-packed show for you guys today, like we do each and every day here on Sports World Radio. Going to be a lot of fun. I am the host, Jeff Escow. Going to be a blast today. We're going to talk probably a lot of football, I would gather. So we're going to get on with that. Let's get all the particulars out of the way. I'll bring in the guys, and we'll have some fun today. Like I said, I am Jeff Escow, the host of Sports World Radio. We do the show each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. 6 o'clock on the East, 3 o'clock on the West. And if you live in the Central,
figure it out.
That's right. Figure it out for yourself. Okay. Come and hang out with us in our chat room. There's many places to do that at. Right now, you can go and hang out in our SportsWorldRadio.com chat room and listen to the show that way. I know there's a couple of people hanging out over in our SportsWorldRadio.com chat room. I'm over in there right now. I'm not signed in, but I am looking in the chat room right now. You can listen to us right from SportsWorldRadio.com. You can also listen to us from jockjournal.com/SWR. Those are the ways to hang out in our chat room as well. Don't forget, we also are on Spreaker at SPREAKER, Spreaker.com. All the ways to listen to us. If you're at Spreaker.com, you know what? The best way to do it is just go over to SportsWorldRadio.com, click the freaking play button, and start listening to the show and start chatting away. I'm over there in the chat room. Just sign in and start chatting away. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Like our Facebook page over there. You can send us a message that way as well if you don't want to come into our chat room. You can also send us a message on Twitter at twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. As well as send us an email at swrshow@gmail.com. That's swrshow@gmail.com. And then finally, 619-663-3715. 619-663-3715 is the number to get in touch with us. And if you're a Skype user, come on over and give us a ring at Skype at Sports World Radio Show. That's right, we're on Skype at Sports World Radio Show. With all the we got one more particular to get out the way. Come and hang out at our sports shorts. You guys want to listen to every single conversation we have during the commercial break? You want to know what we're talking about? I'll tell you something. Sometimes the commercial break is hysterical. I do a rant, I do this, we do that, we have fight, we have a lot of fun. We yell and scream at each other, we have a blast. Head on over to swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts. That's swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts. Sign up today. And you better hurry up. Because right now I got it sitting at a low price. And at the end of the year, beginning of next year, I am raising it. So if you get in now, you get in now at the low price. Otherwise, I'm raising it come January 1st next year. So head on over to swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts and listen to each and every one of us during the commercial breaks. With all that being said, what do you say? Hey, we get our co-host in here. Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on there, you rat bastard, you?
Hello, Jeff, and good afternoon to everybody here on Sports World Radio. It's 6:07 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 3:07 p.m. on the West. It is Monday, September 14th, 2015. And you said it, Jeff, that today we've got a lot to cover in the National Football League. There were mistakes made, decisions that were costly, but we'll get to that in a second. Weather right now is about 56 degrees. It's a really cool day out here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Doing well in general. How are you, Jeff Escow, the host?
I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of a little chilly out here. I mean, a little chilly. A little warm out here. I'm actually going to probably turn the air conditioner off in a little bit because it's kind of a little chilly in the studio, and I kind of like it like that.
So has the heat wave kind of gotten there for you?
Yeah, it's still we're right at the tail end. It should be breaking probably within the next day or so. It's not as hot as it's been. It's gone down every day. So that's kind of good. I'm kind of digging that. I hate the really super warm weather because it brings out the critters at night. Yeah, last night I had a freaking raccoon on the goddamn roof.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I can't stand that, man.
And we have somebody else joining us today.
Yes, we do. We got our good friend who joins us each and every Monday right here in the first hour of the show, Nicholas Spiva, otherwise known as Nicholas Totoro. What's up there, my friend? You there, Nicholas?
Nicholas Spiva.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I've been hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, what's going on there, buddy?
Nothing much. I actually just got back from Branson. I took a family vacation to Branson for a couple days. Got back last night. Time to watch the Cowboy game.
Oh, yeah, perfect timing, huh?
Yeah. It was a great game, but a little tired right now. Had a long vacation.
Actually, you really want to know something? It wasn't a great game. It was kind of a freaking boring game until the end. And then it got kind of fun.
We'll get to the Cowboys and the Giants later on, but we have a lot of other action to get to here at 9 minutes after the hour. Let's start our NFL show. A little bit of the recap for Sports World Radio. Here we go. The first game we get to, Johnny Manziel had to come in yesterday for Josh McCown, and he threw one touchdown pass. Other than that, though, the New York Jets just annihilated and blew out the Cleveland Browns, shutting them out in the second half, and the Jets prevail 31-10. What's your guys' thoughts on this game between the Jets and the Browns?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother effer.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, let me tell you, Jeff, you were right before the season began for the Jets. He is the guy that is a big factor for the Jets. He played a very good game for them.
Okay, yeah, but you know something? Sean, don't get carried away. It was Cleveland, for Jiminy Cricket's sakes.
Right, it was Cleveland, but Fitzpatrick had a good game. He threw two touchdown passes. Nick, what did you think of the Jets-Browns?
Still, what I'm saying, don't get carried away. It was only Cleveland, dude.
I know.
I didn't even know they were playing yesterday.
You didn't know who was playing yesterday?
No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's the Jets. They have a new coach. Like Jeff said, they're playing Cleveland.
Yeah,
you can't really get too excited. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's not really been the best quarterback over the years. He's been okay. But he was serviceable yesterday. We'll see where they go from there. But I'm a Jets fan. I wouldn't get too excited just yet.
No, it was Cleveland.
Yeah. It's just one game. First game of the year.
And the Jets have to go play the Indianapolis Colts. So it's like, okay, you played the Browns, and we all I was thinking about it Saturday. I said it's easy. The Jets will not lose at home against a Cleveland team that is not very good. Johnny Manziel had a very rough day for Cleveland. He had a couple interceptions, and he lost a couple fumbles. 5 Cleveland Brown turnovers in the football game yesterday.
That's Johnny. Here's Johnny.
Now, when we get to Skippy Bayless Bash Hour in the second hour of the show today, I'm sure Josh has got a lot of perspective on what Skippy Bayless thought of Johnny Manziel.
Well, I watched that show this morning. I don't know why I put myself through that torture this morning. I really don't. I don't know why I got. You know something? I was up all night. I couldn't freaking sleep. I watched Mike and Mike. I watched the whole damn show. Then those two schmucks came on. And it was kind of nice to see Stephen A. Smith yell and scream at him today. It was kind of nice.
That's just Stephen A. Smith's normal voice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of nice, man. It was kind of nice.
Wes, I know. Yeah. Wes, I'm pretty sure with the Browns being in that division and when the Steelers battle them, I'm pretty sure you always say year after year, it's the same old Cleveland Browns.
I'm kind of surprised Wes is here. I really am. I'm kind of surprised he's here, man.
And speaking of the Colts, the Jets that play them next Monday night, the Colts go into Buffalo yesterday. Rex Ryan gets a win in his coaching debut with the Buffalo Bills. What did you guys think of Buffalo Indy?
How surprising was that?
I lost a point. That's what was bad about it.
You lost a point. You know something? Speaking of you mentioned it. You said, I lost a point. Okay. I'm going to say it really quick, and then I'm going to wait till Josh gets here for the second hour. I'm just going to say it really fast because I have to, and it's kind of funny. Hey, Ryan, there's 20 people in the league. You are number 20. Way to go, buddy. That's all I'm going to say for now until Josh comes on the line with us. Josh will be in the second hour, the producer of the show, talking some more football, and I'm sure he'll have something to say about that, what I just said about Ryan being in last place.
Oh, I just got the message that it was I was in the wrong league.
Who, you?
Yeah.
We moved you over, didn't we?
Oh, did you? I don't know. I didn't move myself over.
Oh, I guess not, huh?
No, I didn't get the emails. I used to get emails from when you post a message.
I put a message on the message board saying you're in the wrong damn league. Move over, whoever's in this league. And everybody moved over but you.
I didn't get the message.
Well, look in the message board where it says
well, I got
messages.
But I mean, I used to get an email. You know, it usually sends an email when people send messages. I didn't get I didn't get. I checked my text today. So
okay, do me a favor. You're in the Sports World Radio chat room, right? Right, Nicholas.
Yes, I am.
Nobody else is in there. Put your email address in there, and I will send you the invitation for the correct league.
Josh goes, what the hell is up with these part-time Sports World Radio fans popping and freaking Cowboys bandwagoners? And he says, Jeff, I'm surprised you're not ripping these bandwagon Sports World Radio fans. Ha ha. Only popping in when the Cowgirls win.
Well, Wes didn't show up after his Steelers loss, so that's why I said I don't know why he's in here.
That's why, Wes, I am shocked to see you, because I know that you're pretty upset that the Steelers can't beat New England after all that talk. Notice, Wes, I never post on your wall or rip you about a Pittsburgh team when they play a Boston team, because I know a Boston team's always going to beat you, and you're just setting yourself up for losing.
Okay, Nicholas, invitation sent. Sign up with a different name.
All right, going back to the games that we had, the Colts and the Bills. Is there concern, Jeff, in Indianapolis? They played a horrible game in Buffalo yesterday. Andrew Luck did, and the Colts lose 27-14.
They got to fix their defense, man. Okay? And correct me if I'm wrong. How many points did Buffalo's defense score yesterday?
I'll find it for you for the Bills. Yeah.
How many points did Buffalo's defense score yesterday? They scored at least 10 points, right?
I think it was like 10 points that they had, and that's Rex Ryan philosophy. He's more the defensive-minded coach. He brought that from the Jets, and now he brought it to the Buffalo Bills. And I think, Josh, when we talked about Buffalo playing against Indianapolis, you always talked about with me, buddy, about how Indianapolis is such a bad road team sometimes. Colts got a problem. I don't think there's panic yet in Indy, but there's a problem.
Look at Wes. I said to Wes, I'm surprised you weren't here after the day after Pittsburgh lost. He goes, it was Friday. I'm always here. Pats blow, Red Sox blow. They love to cheat. Ha, ha, ha.
You are full of it, Wes.
We will get back there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Wes, that's why the Pirates haven't won a World Series.
I was just going to, Sean, get out of my freaking head, okay? Because I was just going to say that. What's the matter with your Pirates? They can't do nothing, can they? I was just going to say that. Stay out of my head, will you, buddy? You're not allowed in there.
And how about the Buffalo Bills?
It's not a lot of sleep going inside that head. I don't know if you want to be inside there, my friend.
Nicholas, how about Tyrod Taylor for the Bills? He was 14 of 19 yesterday. He threw 195 yards, including a 51-yard touchdown pass to Percy Harvin.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to be pretty good just from what I've read about him, what the insiders on the Buffalo Bills have said. Yeah, they chose him to be a starting quarterback, so I thought he'd do okay. He was good in college, wasn't great, but I think he was. From what I've been hearing, they seem to be really impressed with him.
Who did he play for in college, there, Mr. College Man?
I believe he played for Virginia Tech.
Mr.
I
College
could be wrong,
Man.
but
you're the college guy.
No, Virginia Tech. It's his 5th season out of Virginia Tech.
Look at Wes. Look at Wes. Cubs versus Pirates. It's all or nothing now. You're damn right it is, buddy. And you know what's going to happen? Your ass is going to be sitting home watching the Cubs play in the playoffs.
For the Indianapolis Colts, things just got worse there, Nicholas. When you think about it, Colts had managed just 9 first downs. They had 148 yards of offense in the first half, which ended with usually reliable Adam Vinatieri missing a 52-yard field goal wide right. So they had a long day for the Colts. The Colts, Chuck Pagano has got a lot of work to do to fix the Colts up as they get ready to host the Jets next Monday night. The Bills, of course, looked impressive. Get ready next weekend for a key AFC East showdown. We'll save that for NFL Real Talk between the Patriots and the Bills.
How many games left do the Pirates and Cards have?
I shall take a look.
Pirates and Cards, from what Wes is telling me, Pirates are only 2 games back of the Cards.
Yeah, they're 2.5 games back,
like
and actually, Wes, I have to agree, though, the Pirates are playing, they're like the talk right now in Major League Baseball in the sports world. They're the best team right now, and they're playing really good baseball.
Best team?
They
won
are.
3
a lot
games.
of people are.
Big deal. They won 3 games in a row. Big freaking deal. So did the freaking San Francisco Giants.
The Pirates.
New York Mets have won 7 in a row. Hello?
The Pirates, they will host the
Pirates.
St. Louis Cardinals starting September 28th to September 30th, and that's
going to be the
will
series.
be in Pittsburgh.
That's going to be the series right there. That's they only have 3 games left of them?
It's a 3-game series in Pittsburgh, September 28th through the 30th.
That's it, right? They only have a 3-game series left. There's not one more left in St. Louis, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Look what Wes says there. Got to win 21 of 26. Go 21-5.
Yeah,
in the next
lots of luck
26
with that, buddy. Yeah, got to win 21 of the last 26 games. Lots of luck with that, my friend. Good luck with that.
Another game that I was thinking of yesterday, DJ Gary One Arm, wherever you're at, get ready for a long season like I pointed out on NFL Real Talk. The Miami Dolphins, they roll right into Washington, beat the Redskins 17-10.
You go, Joshy. Nobody wants to see either the Cardinals or the Pirates in the playoffs. Instead of we are family, it's we are slumping.
Look
Josh.
Look what Wes says to you. No, they won 21 of 26,
Well,
John.
that's that. Yeah, I know. That's their streak. Now they're going to go right to the toilet like they do every year this time of the year.
Nicholas, your thoughts on Miami and the Washington Redskins yesterday?
I was not surprised that the Miami won. Washington's just a wreck of a franchise. Holy moly, they're terrible.
Hey, how about RG3 playing on the cover team during the week?
Yep.
How great is that? Boy, is your Heisman Trophy winner there fallen big time, hasn't he? Heisman Trophy winner.
I've never liked him. I've never liked him. I thought he was overrated in college. I've never liked him.
I'm a Heisman Trophy winner. I'm the best quarterback in the NFL. Dude, you're third string and you're playing freaking on a cover team now so the team can practice. That's a joke and a half, dude. Boy, you went from really being talked about a lot to being a scrub.
I will admit this. The Redskins yesterday, they got off to a very good start yesterday. They led 10-0, but I kind of felt like, Miami's going to find some way to win the football game against them. And Jarvis Landry was one of the biggest factors. He returned a punt 69 yards with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter to give the Dolphins a 17-10 lead, which would be the victory, and Miami goes to 1-0, and Washington drops to 0-1.
You've been delegated to scrubness. Hey, if you're hanging out in our Spreaker chat room, click the like button right above the chat and turn it yellow, bitches.
An NFC North matchup yesterday took place in Chicago, Illinois. The Green Bay Packers took on the Chicago Bears yesterday, and the Packers continue to have their ways against the Bears. Although, Josh, I did see that you posted on Facebook that you were mighty impressed with the way the Bears looked yesterday. It wasn't a bad game. They only lost by 8 points.
They only lost by 8 points. Yeah, but they lost.
Aaron Rodgers, he threw 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Jones, and the Packers, of course, beat Chicago 31-23 to spoil John Fox's debut as the Bears coach Sunday afternoon. Hey, Nicholas, what was your thoughts on the Packers and the Bears game?
I had Green Bay winning the game, but this game was closer than I thought it would be. I thought Green Bay might win by 2 touchdowns. I don't know. I wasn't sure, though, but without Jordy Nelson. But Aaron Rodgers looked good. Eddie Lacy had a pretty good game. But Matt Forte had a really, really good game. If they can get their passing game to match up, the Bears could be pretty good. But I get all my information from the Bears from Frank.
What's up, Ronnie? Hey, my nephew's on the line. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
Oh, Ronnie, good to have you here. We're talking about the Packers and the Bears. What was your thoughts on the game? Did you watch it at all yesterday?
No, I didn't watch. I just watched the Cowboy game.
That's the only game you watched yesterday?
Of course.
What the hell's the matter with you?
That's the only game that mattered to me.
Why?
Why do you think?
Uh-oh, I can't wait till we will get to that, Ronnie. Don't worry.
That's the only football game you watched? You didn't watch any morning games or any games after that?
No.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Josh says this, the shout out to all the experts and the so-called Bears fan who said they were going to get blown out when they led in the first half. They did play well. Chicago was up 13-10 at halftime. And you're right, Nicholas. You have to give the Bears props. And can they keep this going with John Fox as their new coach? And can Chicago be a threat in the NFC? It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. That's NFC's North is going to be pretty tough this year. But if the Packers, if they get more injuries, somebody could overtake them. Could be the Bears, could be the Lions, or the Vikings. We'll see. I want to see how good the Vikings are with Peterson back.
Ronnie, I know that you're the big Cowboy fan. How would you assess the NFC North? Do you think it's just all Green Bay, or do you expect it to be a competitive division?
I could see this year it could be a little competitive. I mean, we'll see what happens, you know. Tonight could be...
Are you assessing that west toward Josh there not with Cutler? Probably he is. He's probably saying not with Cutler. Cutler was not bad. The Bears had a chance to get back in it, but then that pick when they went up 31-16 really sealed the game. But the next time these two teams meet will be in Green Bay, and it'll be Thanksgiving night, and that'll be the night that Brett Favre will get his jersey retired during halftime of the game. Another game that was pretty close yesterday, the Kansas City Chiefs, they were up 27-6, and they almost blew the game. The Chiefs, they prevailed 27-20. Jeff, your thoughts on the Chiefs and the Texans?
I watched that game yesterday. That was the game I had on TV. It was pretty freaking cool.
I had the game on myself, and I watched it, bits and pieces of it. The Chiefs looked very well, and the Texans have got major problems.
They don't have a running game, do they? Alfred Blue's not the answer.
They don't have a running game, and a bit of a quarterback problem is the way I looked at it. Alex Smith had a great game. He threw for 243 yards. He had 3 touchdowns in the first half. The Chiefs had the big lead. They narrowly let it slip away. And I say if you're the Chiefs, you're confident now going into week 2 against Denver. And, of course, I know we're going to save that until we get there for Thursday night, probably for Wednesday or especially Thursday. The AFC West could be competitive. I don't think Denver could be the team that could just walk away with the AFC West, Ronnie and Nick.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And I think it's going to be a great division to watch. Because now Kansas City, they're playing well. Denver, they're kind of not playing so good. And you never know with San Diego. And, well, Oakland's out of it. But I think it could be San Diego, Kansas City, and Denver. Are they going to be fight for it?
I think so, too, because I think the mindset of the Chiefs and the Chargers is like, we're sick and tired of always having to finish behind Denver. Let's start overtaking the Broncos, because I can tell you, we'll get to that game next right now. If you look at the way the Broncos have played in the entire AFC West right now, they look sloppy. In a game, Jeff, that you and I both picked Baltimore to win.
I didn't pick Baltimore.
No, you didn't pick Baltimore. Actually, you picked Denver. I picked Baltimore to win. I watched the game, and it was a sloppy game between Baltimore and Denver.
Yeah, I didn't. Peyton Manning's nowhere near what he used to be. Holy cow!
You can't he's got no feeling in a couple of his fingertips. What do you expect, man?
Retire then, if you're gonna play that bad.
Exactly.
I noticed.
Retired last year.
Exactly.
What I observed when I watched the game yesterday, Ronnie, Nicholas, and Jeff. It was a defensive battle, and it all came down to field goals. Both quarterbacks were miserable, and you're right. And I also noticed that Bronco fans were booing their team at times. Could that impact the Broncos for the rest of the season?
Who knows?
If they keep playing like that, they're going to get booed quite a bit, I think. They spent a ton of money on that team.
Well, they're going to run that ball a lot, too, though. They're going to run that ball a lot.
And Denver knows very well they have to play Baltimore in the playoffs. They better be afraid of the Baltimore Ravens because the Ravens are not afraid of Denver. They are really not afraid of them. Joe Flacco had a good game, but he made a few bad choices for interceptions, and I saw that he beat himself up pretty bad after that.
Well, they better hope that they get to the playoffs.
We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
If
Ronnie?
they keep playing like that, they're not going to make it.
No. So, Ronnie, the Dallas game was the only game you watched yesterday?
It was the only game I watched yesterday.
What the hell's the matter with you, man? I don't get that. A football guy like you, that was the only game you watched?
Yeah, I mean, it was the only game I really cared about.
Yeah, there's only one reason why, but I'm kind of shocked.
I got really lazy, and I just kind of sat in my room and played my Xbox all day.
You lazy bum, you.
Yeah, that's right.
29 minutes after the hour, another game that we'll get to very shortly.
Yeah, let's run to our first break of the day, and then we'll come back and talk some more NFL football. You listen to Jeff Escott Showman and Nicholas Spiva on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association's START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
She asked me maybe if I could share her sorrow for all the men that tried to treat her wrong. Or just a baby awaiting her tomorrow. It's rock me baby all night long. She needs an answer to her confusion, someone to guide her with tenderness. But when she's asking for a solution.
Hey, welcome back to Sports World Radio. I'm sorry we're coming back a little late. I apologize for that. But I was reading something to the guys, and I did not want to stop. And we're not going to talk about it on the show.
Aww.
That's right. That was only for the sports shirt guys. How about that? There's an ass-kicking article. I mean, it's hysterical. Hysterical. Okay? In fact, you know what? I'm sure we'll talk about it when Josh gets on because I'm going to say something to him about it too. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Hey guys. You ever been to a football game and gotten a you ever had a How do you say it without getting in trouble? Okay, well, anyway, I just put this article on. I'll tell you what, you know what? I put this article online in the chat room, in Spreaker's chat room. Go read the article. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, it's called, the headline's called Misconnections. Help this Bills fan find the dude she gave a hand job to. Some chick went to the Buffalo Bills game with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend got up to go get beers and food. She gave a hand job to the guy sitting next to her while he was gone. How crazy is that?
Look at Shabba. Look at what Shabba says in the chat room.
How crazy is that?
Oh, wow.
And my nephew's on the line, and he's over 18, so it's okay to do it. Okay, it's okay to say it. Look at Shaba. I'm rooting for the wrong team. Shaba, I'm telling you something. You go to a football game, a Buffalo football game with Laura, you get up to go get beers. You don't know what's going on at the seats, bro. You don't want to leave. I'll tell you what. Make Laura go get the beers so you can get your head, How crazy is that, man? I saw that on Facebook. I was like, oh, my God. This girl posted, I'm not going to read it, but posted a thing on Craigslist, says yesterday at the Bills game. She's looking for the guy because she wants to do it again.
George goes, that's insane, though. Lucky guy, 35 minutes after the hour. Another game that we get to, a wild game that took place in St. Louis, Missouri yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The Rams, they pull off an upset.
God.
And I can tell you, there is a lot of angry people where I'm at right now.
They'll get over it.
Oh, my Lord. That was, you know what? That was more upsetting than the Giants losing.
I have
it wasn't.
Agree with, I'll call it two upsets, and we'll get to the Giants in a sec. But Seattle, though, that's got to be crushing for Pete Carroll. I thought they would have been able to pass on 4th and 1. Does it remind us, Jeff, a few years back about running the football and on 4th and 1, like with inches, and you blew up and you got upset about that?
Who's
like last year at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Seattle, again, blowing an opportunity, and Pete Carroll was very fed up with that. Carroll said they had been getting like 2 or 3 yards all day long. The Seahawks bid to keep overtime going died at the Rams' 43-yard line, about 10 yards shy of a field goal range.
I don't know about the Seahawks.
I lost faith in the Seahawks.
There's a lot of people here that are angry and upset because
I'm going to say the same thing that Nicholas said earlier about the Jets. It's one stinking game. And you know what?
It happened last year, too.
I know. It happens every year with them. You want to know something? I'm going to say it, too, when we get to the Giant Cowboy. It's one stinking game.
The Seahawks, though, they have to get ready now for Green Bay, and I know there's going to be a lot of anticipation about the Seahawks playing the Packers, the rematch of the NFC Championship game. This time it won't be in Seattle, it'll be in Green Bay. Of course, we all know about the failed Mary, but you're right, Nicholas. I don't know about Seattle, too. I remember I have this team being 14-2 this year, but losing to the Rams was real surprising, and then they missed. And then a cornerback must have tripped, and then a wide-open Ram tied it at 31. And I was like, wow, holy smokes.
Holy smokage.
Yeah, that was surprising. I didn't pick the Rams to win. But, like, one game, first game of the year, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's the first game of the year. It's only one game. Come on.
Another game that is, like, worth a hill of beans, but get ready for this. Hey, Nash, this is addressed towards you, buddy. You listen in there in Sports World Radio chat room, the other one. The Carolina Panthers go into Jacksonville and beat the Jaguars 20-9. I wonder how close you are to getting ready to pay Jeff that steak dinner with the way the Jaguars
That's
playing.
one down. 1 week down. You know how that goes.
3 games in Pittsburgh, Tuesday through Thursday.
Hey, turn the TV down, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
My TV's not even that loud.
Huh?
I can hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. What the hell?
So Carolina.
What the hell? What do you think this is?
10.
10?
Yeah, it's the volume.
Nicholas, how about the Panthers going into Jacksonville yesterday and beating the Jaguars 20-9?
That's not really a surprise. I think Carolina is much better than Jacksonville. I don't know how good Jacksonville's going to be. Holy cow, they're pretty bad too. The only thing they have is the swimming pool in their stadium.
Look at Josh.
And the biggest jumbotron in the NFL.
Look at Josh. Josh says, 1 down, 15 to go. That's going to be awesome, man. I'm going to be getting me a nice steak dinner. All I got to do, you know what? All I got to do is lose 8 more times, and I'm in.
What's the bet here? I've missed the bet. What's the bet?
Nash from JockJournal.com, the owner of JockJournal.com, our sister station, bet me he thinks that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going 8-8.
No way.
Okay? He thinks they're going 8-8. So we bet a steak dinner on it. And he lives 15 minutes
Was
from
he drunk or something?
I don't know, but he lives 15 minutes from you, doesn't he? In
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, where do you live in Oklahoma?
I live in Moore. It's south of Oklahoma City.
Dude, I know where that is.
Ronnie, how far is that from you?
That's like an hour away from me.
Okay, so you live an hour away from my nephew and my sister in Oklahoma, dude. And
you have all these people from Oklahoma. That's a great connection there.
yeah, my sister and my nephew live in Oklahoma, an hour away from you, and you live 15 minutes away from Nash, who's the owner of Jock Journal. So all you sons of bitches live in You know what? That's it. Get the hell off my radio station, man. What the hell?
Well, that means you should move to Oklahoma.
All the Okies from Stokey are raiding the freaking Sports World Radio, man.
40 minutes after the hour, how about this stat yesterday? You talk about how bad Jacksonville would be, Nick. How about this? The Carolina Panthers yesterday, they held the Jacksonville Jaguars to 75 yards of offense in the second half, intercepted 2 passes, and got 4 of its 5 sacks yesterday. That's just how bad the Jaguars look right now.
How about that? Way to go, Jacksonville. I'm going to get me a nice freaking thick-ass steak, Nash.
Sirloin steak, is that what you're going to go for, Jeff?
I'm getting
medium
come
rare?
on. No, get you something better than a sirloin.
Yeah, I'm getting me a freaking T-bone.
Yeah, there you go.
Getting me a sirloin. Scratch my ass, sirloin. Getting me a T-bone, man. Maybe even a porterhouse. How about them apples right there?
Yesterday in the desert in Arizona and Shaba, this is addressed towards you, buddy. The New Orleans Saints went down to Arizona. I picked the Saints, and they end up losing to the Cardinals 31-19.
Yes, you do. I picked the Saints, too. How about them apples? What the hell's going on here, man?
Ronnie, how would you look at the Saints?
I actually did not pick the Saints to win that game.
Thanks a lot.
I picked the Cardinals to win.
Whoa!
Yeah, I picked the Cardinals to win that game.
Shaba, are you all right there, buddy?
Yeah, he's having a bad day. There's a bad day all around going around here on Sports World Radio.
I have a question for you guys.
What's that?
Is Carson Palmer really that good? I mean, we saw him last year. Their first, 6, 7, 8 games, they were 8-0 with Carson Palmer. And he comes back and he has a great game yesterday. Are they really that much better with Carson Palmer?
Yeah.
Even though it's one game, we've said it's just one game, but, man, they were great last year with him.
The Cardinals shocked a lot of people, Nicholas, last year. It's hard to tell where they're going to be. Josh did say don't sleep on the Cardinals. He said my NFC dark horse team is the Arizona Cardinals. And here's what Shaba says to you, Jeff. Look, it was a lot of ticky-tack penalties in that one. Anyone who might have actually watched the game.
I didn't.
Drew Brees had a good game. He threw for 355 yards, but just 1 touchdown. The
In
Saints had to
fact,
settle.
I watched the morning game, and then I went and started watching the Charger game, and I went and took a nap and fell asleep and woke up right as Dallas was marching down the field in the first quarter.
Nicholas, we talk about how Carson Palmer is, but would you be a bit concerned if you were a Saints fan and Drew Brees only had one touchdown pass and the Saints kicked 4 field goals in the game?
Yeah, you don't want to kick field goals. Field goals aren't going to win this game. So it's they didn't have a running game. I mean, look at the running game.
That's
54
the problem.
total yards.
That's the problem right there.
And they traded away their best receiver last year, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, that's the problem. They should have never done
what did they
that.
get back for Jimmy Graham? They didn't get anything, did they?
No.
Draft pick, maybe?
Not as close
Nothing.
to him.
I mean, good grief. Why do you trade up your best receiver
Nothing.
and then you get nothing back from him?
Correct.
Yeah, but look what he says. A few bullshit PI penalties on the secondary gave Arizona probably between 30 and 50 yards of offense in the second half. He's upset. I know he is.
Nice.
In another game where Jeff has the list of Heisman Trophy candidates, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yesterday looked disastrous from the very beginning, and the first pass that Jameson Winston threw in his NFL career was a pick six the other way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Jameson Winston didn't look like he looked like crap.
42-14, Nicholas. The
Oh,
Titans
blowout,
over
man.
the Bucks.
Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
I think
Good.
you picked the wrong freaking guy there, Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I would assume so.
Wow.
I went with the Buccaneers. Oh, they
Yeah.
played
Oh.
miserable.
What the heck for?
I thought Tennessee. I don't have the
Exactly.
expectations for the Titans.
I do.
I think Barry
More
Jones
than
would
the-
be a better quarterback than Winston.
Remember
But
though,
more
that
than-
was only he was playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Jiminy Cricket's sakes.
It was also a rookie.
Yeah, but he played against the Buccaneers. Okay?
Buccaneers have nothing.
Correct. He could do that
Well,
against Cleveland too.
Yeah.
He could probably do it against several teams. The Jets, Oakland.
Yeah, but I don't think he could do that against, say, Atlanta.
The Giants.
Let's say.
No, probably not.
I don't think he'd be able to do that against the Cowboys.
Probably
No,
not.
he couldn't do it against majority of the NFL. but-
Correct. And remember, that was only his first game, and it was Tampa Bay for Jiminy Cricket's sakes.
And
But
James-
still,
James-
13 of 16 is pretty
Right.
good.
Correct.
Before we get to the update, I was just going to mention I watched the press conference for Jameson Winston. He goes, "You can't play like this at home." I said, "I'm embarrassed and ashamed of myself. I'm frustrated with the way I played."
Exactly.
Oh, he's
Exactly.
trash.
First update of the day.
Yeah, let's get to the first update of the day. This update is, whoa, man. Oh. This update is brought to you by JockJournal.com. Head on over to JockJournal.com and check out all their opinions, their discussions, and all their writers over there and during the NFL season. JockJournal.com. Take it away, Sean Mann, with the first update of the day.
All right, Jeff, Ronnie, and Nicholas, thank you very much, and everybody else. Welcome to the first of two updates, Sports World Radio on this Monday. Here we go. Major League Baseball, Red Sox at Orioles, Nationals at Phillies, Royals at Indians, Marlins at Mets, Yankees at Rays, Astros at Rangers, Athletics at White Sox, Tigers at Twins, Padres at Diamondbacks, Angels at Mariners, Rockies at Dodgers, and lastly, it'll be the Reds taking on the Giants. NFL Monday Night Football is the doubleheader. Guess what we got for tonight? You've got the Eagles at the Falcons. That's the first game coming up, 3:55 p.m. Pacific time, which is 6:55 p.m. Eastern time. That game will be going on as we're doing Sports World Radio right now. And then the other game tonight will be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So welcome back, Monday Night Football. This is the first update for Sports World Radio. This update was brought to you by JockJournal.com. When we come back from this commercial break and update, more recap of Week 1 for the NFL with Jeff, Ronnie, Nicholas, and Sean Mann. And don't forget, coming up at the top of the hour, Josh Lopez is coming in the show. Be right back after the commercial.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
All I want is to be loved.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Okay, so if you have not yet signed up for our sports shorts, you are missing the boat because the last 2 breaks we were just on have been ass-kicking. Head on over to swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts and sign up today. And you get to hear every single commercial break we have, whether it be a rant by me, whether it be a rant by Josh, whether Frank and I are fighting and yelling and screaming, whether Sean and I are yelling and screaming. We have a blast on hold while you guys are listening to the commercial breaks. Head on over to swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts. Sign up today because that last conversation was a doozy.
50 minutes after the hour, and we're coming back and get ready for this next game that I get ready to talk to. As we all know, the host of Sports World Radio is a Giant fan. His nephew is a Cowboy fan, and Nicholas is a Cowboy fan. The Dallas Cowboys won their 5th straight game against the New York Football Giants last night, and Jeff, I was thinking of you a lot last night.
Yeah, screw him.
I was too.
Yeah, screw him.
That's all I was saying. I wish I'd have gone through with that bet.
Screw him. Hey, you know what? Let me ask you a question. They played in Dallas, right? Dallas was the home team, correct?
Yep.
Wasn't Dallas supposed to win?
Yes,
I sure would hope so.
Okay.
You would think, but
okay, and they won. Dallas was favored in that game. Correct me if I'm not wrong.
Yes, they were.
Dallas is supposed to win that game. They're at home, just like Giants are supposed to win the game when they play them in a couple of weeks in Giant Stadium.
But they won't.
Shut up, you.
So for Jerry Jones,
they don't got Des Bryant now, do they?
Des Bryant.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
So Tony
we still won without him.
Tony Romo, who had a bad snap with the center, dropped it, threw an 11-yard touchdown pass with 7 seconds left, and the Giants, they are getting criticized the day after of what they should have done on 3rd and goal. Should they run the ball or pass it?
Should have ran the freaking ball on 3rd down and should have ran the freaking ball on 4th down. It's a freaking yard, for Christ's sakes. Freaking yard.
Hey, Jeff, I just got this update on my phone. NFL says Giants quarterback Eli Manning admits he told Rashad Jennings not to score on 2 run plays inside the Dallas 5.
Yeah, I know. Schmuck. Another count he heard from. Freaking it. Don't score. We're going to lose the game. If you score, we're going to win the game. Don't score. Jackass.
And the problem is that when they did a pass on 3rd and goal, there was plenty of time then for Dallas to go right on down the field and get the game-winning touchdown and win the game 27-26.
That was the problem right there. They left too much time on the clock for that schmuck.
They should have just. I'm surprised he just didn't kneel down when he didn't have a.
Just go down to the ground. I'm yelling at the go down, go down, go down. Don't try, you dumbass.
And the Giants end up losing a heartbreaker last night. And you know what? Dallas didn't look very, very good at all throughout the course of the game, Nicholas. You have to admit that. Remember, before the end of the first half, a fumble return for a touchdown for the Giants, and then a pick by Romo, and then they're up 13-6 at halftime. I was thinking, oh boy, I bet Nicholas is not happy with the way things are looking right now after one half of play.
I don't know why Cole Beasley didn't go out of bounds when he at the end of the first half. I like you're yelling. I'm yelling, go out of bounds. What are you doing? Go out of bounds. And he cuts it up. He's not going to score from that far out, 70 yards. He's too slow to score from that far.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the heck he was trying to do. He had the first down. Go out of bounds. Let's get the first down and keep going.
No, I don't want to go out of bounds. I'm going to keep going.
But I think what the Giants need to take from this game, the next time they play them, and if the game is close, you better remember to run the football in from 1 yard out. And I was saying,
hey, Sean, you remember the time I was yelling? Who was I yelling at? The Saints, right? Or whatever team it was?
I believe it was the Falcons. Yes, it was the Falcons.
Correct. It was the Falcons. They couldn't get freaking 6 inches, right?
Yep.
It's 12 inches. You got two. Yep. You know what? You're at the 1 freaking yard line. Run the ball twice. Guess what? If you don't get it, okay, on the 4th down, they're on the half-inch line, starting from the half-inch line. Okay? I would have rather had that than the way it ended. Run the stinking ball. You can't move the ball 1 inch, 1 foot, 12 inches, then you shouldn't be freaking playing football. I said it about the Atlanta Falcons when it happened to them, and I'm going to say it about the New York. Run the freaking ball. It's 12 goddamn inches.
And Nicholas, for the Dallas Cowboys, what can they learn from this game? Because they were talking a lot about how they didn't look the best last night. They need to improve on some stuff for next weekend.
Yeah, they started out the same way last year. They played terrible against San Francisco in the first game.
Yep.
And, it just kind of keep going. They can't keep having these turnovers. I mean, 2 of the fumble, the interception, and I think it was a Little got hit going across the middle, coughs the ball up, and they take that back.
You know something? I believe I said on Saturday Night Show that Romo was going to throw 3 interceptions. I was only 1 off.
Yep, he threw 2 picks.
I don't know
and then there was.
Are they calling that one where the guy goes across the middle, an interception?
Hey, did the Giants catch the ball?
I mean, is it not a fumble? I would think it'd be a fumble.
No, he threw 2 interceptions, man.
Oh, I know, but the guy going across the middle caught the ball, took some steps, and he gets hit, and they call that. I guess they're calling that the interception.
Yeah, they're calling that an interception.
That's not an interception. That's a fumble.
And they're calling the other one. And they're calling the other one an interception.
Yeah, that was behind Witten, but it was still Witten.
You're talking about the challenges that Dallas blew.
Holy
when they
freaking
lost
moly.
their first challenge and then they won their second. They were out of challenges. I said that could really impact the Cowboys the entire game. It almost did with the challenges they blew. You got to be smart with your challenges.
I was watching this game. First of all, the first half was boring. Okay, and I'm a Giant fan. The first half was boring. The second half was boring up until about 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Then the game got interesting, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Otherwise, the whole game was. You know what? Seriously, I had the remote control in my hand, waiting to press the button because the game was boring me to death.
Now, what do you think about having them play more in preseason? You think that causes a problem? And they're cutting back on practice time. They're cutting back on this, and now it takes a while for these guys to get ready in football shape to play. So basically, the first game is pretty much a toss-up for anybody. And then once they start getting in a routine and get actually playing real football, then it starts getting a little better. But
Right,
all games are like that.
Right, and they want to cut more preseason games.
Yeah, they've already cut contact during the week.
That's correct. They're doing they're doing the opposite of what they're doing. Okay? Because the first couple of games in the NFL, during the first 2 games at least, boy, look at this. What crappy-ass games we had yesterday.
Exactly. All of them were like that.
Yeah.
And look how many injuries you had yesterday.
Exactly. Maybe preseason should be longer.
Maybe they should let them actually practice.
Correct.
Like they used to practice in the 90s.
Correct.
Before then.
Correct.
58 minutes after the hour. Now, Josh, this is for you since you picked an upset special. I gave him crap about this yesterday, and Josh did Skype with me about the Cowboys-Giants. The dark horse team he picked is the Oakland Raiders. It turns out the Raiders look disastrous, just like the Buccaneers did yesterday, losing 33-13. Jeff, that Andy Dalton really stepped up, because you have you like Andy Dalton.
I saw that. How about that? Yeah. Take your Raiders, Mr. Freaking Hole in the Wall or Black Hole in the Wall, Josh, the producer of the freaking show, and shove them up your little black hole butt. Okay? Andy Dalton went in there and did what he was supposed to do. Won the game.
In the black hole, and Nicholas, I'd say if you're a Raider fan, you're like saying, oh, we're going to have a repeat of last year. It just doesn't look like the Raiders at all this year.
It's going to be a repeat of the last, 10 years? Pretty much.
I think so.
They're pretty bad. And then Carr's out. Maybe the Redskins need to trade Griffin to the Raiders now since Carr's out.
And
Correct.
for the Cincinnati Bengals, though, 33-0. I was like, oh, Jeff is smiling about it. And I said, Jeff will have something to say to Josh about that. So Cincinnati looks good in that AFC North.
Look at
Black
Shaba.
Hole.
The Black Hole, a sci-fi classic. Yeah, that's the Raiders. That's the
And then
Raiders
the other-
right there. Hold on. Go ahead.
The last game we get to, or I can save it after the commercial break since we're at the top of the hour.
Yeah, let's save it, and we're losing Nick. Nick's sitting with us for the first hour of every Monday show. Nicholas, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. It's been a blast as always.
And we'll see you again next week, right?
All right, sounds
See
good.
you.
I'll
All
be
right,
here.
so let's run to our top of the hour. Let's run to our top of the hour break. You listen to Jeff Escott Show, man, on
Sports World Radio.
We will be right back.
Sports World Radio, the fastest 2 hours of sports talk on the internet with Jeff Escott and Sean Mann. We'll be right back.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us. And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hello there. I'm a famous actor. Pretty sure you know who I am. And when I want to know what's going on in the sports world, I tune into Sports World Radio.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday, right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Hey, guess what time it is, boys and girls? It's time for Josh Lopez and the producer of the show to be on the air. What's up, buddy?
What's up, you freaking humps?
How you doing, you happity humpity hump?
I'm good. I want to take a full expenses paid trip to Buffalo, please.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Start saving up.
I say we do our first NFL Real Talk show live from Buffalo Bills Stadium.
SWR road trip.
That's right, right there. And we sit in a section where there's nothing but girls.
3 minutes. 3 minutes after the hour, before I get to Ryan Stick of Blazing, one game that I also thought of, Jeff, the last one for Week 1, even though we got the Monday night games. How about the San Diego Chargers yesterday, ladies and gentlemen? They came back from a 21-3 deficit and prevailed 33-28.
There's a very upset person there's a very upset writer for JockJournal.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm
Poor
yeah, she's so upset. She was so happy that they were winning. She was going freaking bananas that they were winning.
Yeah, you know what my thoughts said? Hey, Jim Miller, you think the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl? Not with that defense.
21-3.
The Chargers have a middle-to-road offense. Look at the talent they have there besides Phillip Rivers. It's just him and everybody else, and they scored 33 points.
I wish I could pronounce her first name. I don't want to butcher it.
30 points is right, Josh. They outscored the Detroit Lions yesterday, 30-7 in that second half. Actually, starting in the second quarter.
Too.
Yeah, she was so upset yesterday when Detroit lost because she's a huge Lions fan. In fact, I was rapping with her this morning. She was on the way to work this morning. She was still upset about the game. Still upset. She's still upset about the game. Oh, and I know I know she's gonna be listening to it. She wrote an article about the NFC North called "The Good, the Bad, and the Bears."
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, at least the Bears didn't lose by 12 points yesterday.
Yeah,
so
all the experts said
you can take your good, bad, and Lions.
You know what? Yeah. You know what the first line in our article is?
Yeah.
It says, the good, they still have Jay Cutler. The not so good, they still have Jay Cutler.
So the Lions blow a game. Kind of reminded everybody last year when they lost the playoff game against Dallas. And, of course, for Lion fans, pretty much more heartbreak continues. And Matthew Stafford got off to a good start, but then everything just quickly fell through as San Diego goes to 1-0 for the Chargers.
So I heard. So before we get to Mr. Dig of Blazing, Sean, the game's going on right now, right? The Eagles and Falcons.
Monday Night Football on ESPN.
Well, the Birds are echoing my sentiments on those games tonight.
No, the game's not on yet. Some broad is singing the national anthem right now.
Which means the game's about to start soon.
Some broad with blonde hair. Who the hell is that?
Don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Josh. Eagles and the Falcons, Josh, in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Georgia Dome.
Yeah, whatever.
Ryan Stick of Blazing update. Here we go. That's it for all your NFL games for Week 1. Of course, we'll go over tomorrow's games. Today's games for tomorrow. Ryan Stick of Blazing said on about you, Jeff. He said that Jeff Escow should apologize for overrating Eli Manning.
The guy made one mistake. One stinking mistake. One. Did he throw an interception?
No.
He made one mistake. Unstinking believable, you sons of bitches. Ryan. Oh, by the way, you're busting my balls about the way I talk about the NFL and I don't know nothing about football and it. Hey, douchebag. There's 20 people in our NFL Pick'em League. Guess what number you are? You're in last place. Dumbass. So sit there and shut up.
He would like to, but Ryan Sticka Blazing says, "Hey Jeff, Tony Romo is number 1, pal."
Yeah, okay, whatever. The guy threw 2 interceptions. You want to know something? If he is so good, how come he had to do what he had to do for them to win the game?
He threw more interceptions than Jay Cutler did yesterday.
That's right.
But nobody ever brings that up.
Hey, he threw more interceptions than Mariota, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So he was impressed with Tony Romo and says he's number 1. He's probably thinking that Romo will be MVP this year.
Yeah. You know who else is thinking MVP for Tony Romo this year? That dumbass Skip Bayless.
I can't wait to hear what he said from First Take. Ryan Sticka Blazing said that he can't wait for Monday Night Football.
Oh, good. I'm gonna be sleeping.
I'll be rocking and rolling tonight because this is the last show before Night of Champions, bitch.
That's right. And I'm debating on, because I'm exhausted. I'm debating on whether I should stay up and watch wrestling and then go to bed, or just go to bed and talk to Josh later on tonight. Find out what happened.
Ryan Sticka Blazing says,
if you go to bed right now, by the time you wake up, actually Raw starts by your time.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm doing a show. I can't go to bed right now.
No, I'm saying after the show.
Well, I have to make dinner and all that. Then if I go to sleep like at 6 o'clock, yeah, you could probably wake me up at 8, but no, I might as well just stay up and go to bed at 11:30.
9 minutes after the hour, Ryan Sticka Blazing said that the New York Football Giants, they choke when it matters.
No,
How
Eli.
about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys for the last 18 years?
Hey, you know something, Ryan? Hey, Ryan, let me say something to you, okay? The Giants were not expected to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody and their mother pretty much picked the Cowboys to win that game. They're at home. It's Tony Romo. It's the opening night. They were projected. They were the favorites to win that. The Dallas Cowboys did exactly what everybody thought they were going to do, win the game. On the other hand, nobody expected the New York Giants to play like that.
No, nobody did. Ryan Sticka Blazing said that Eli Manning is over the hill.
He's younger than freaking Tony Romo! That make any sense?
His responses are over the hill. Next.
He is. You know what, Ryan? You're over the hill.
Ryan Sticka Blazing said that the Patriots will lose to the Bills.
Hey, listen. For somebody who says he knows all about football and he's the master of football, you're in last place in a freaking pick'em league, you jackass! You don't know crap!
And how do you know that the Patriots are going to lose to the Bills, Ryan Sticka Blazing? Oh, my gosh.
You don't know squat!
Squat.
Diddly, you know what? I like that even better, Josh. You don't know diddly squat about freaking the NFL. If you did, you wouldn't be in last place in our division, you dumbass.
Ryan Sticka Blazing said that he'll rebound in the Pick'em League. Someone stole my password.
Somebody hacking the Ryan Sticka Blazing account?
Nash.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Nash, thank you very much for that. I know, because, I didn't want to mispronounce her name wrong. It's Tara.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Tara wrote a great article on Jock Journal, The Good, the Bad, and the Bears. Go check it out. You know what? I like her a lot, Tara. I like her a lot.
I like Tara too, but her article is just as dumb as any Skip Bayless's columns.
Well, hey, listen. She's a writer. We bash writers.
And speaking of Jock Journal, Ryan Sticka Blazing said that Jock Journal is a terrible website, the home for Homer journalism.
Okay, sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about that, Mr. Nash? I'm looking right at John. Yeah, Nash is in the SportsWorldRadio.com chat room, hanging out over there.
Ryan Sticka Blazing said that Tom Coughlin, he needs to be fired right now.
One game. Listen, what are you going to say when the Giants win like 3-4 games in a row and all of a sudden Dallas is behind the Giants in the division?
He'll come up with an excuse. He'll say, it's just lucky. They got lucky after a couple wins here and there.
unstinking game. Oh, my. You know something, Dallas Cowboys? It was a good thing you played the freaking Giants last night. Because what did you lose? You lost, what, 6, 7, 8 players last night? That you're going to lose for a while now? And you got
Brian, how's that broken foot, buddy?
Yeah, how's that broken foot on Dez? Yeah, you lost like 6, 7, 8 freaking guys in the game last night. You don't got Hardy. You don't got this guy. You don't got that guy. You don't got this guy. You know what's going to happen? You got a tough schedule coming up, buddy. You better hope you don't end up being 1-5 by the time you meet the Giants again.
Ryan Stick-a-Blazing said that I can rip that Nash carry because he's no Colin Cowherd.
Nash says Ryan is entitled to his opinion. However, if his opinion was worth something, he might still be employed.
Let me rephrase it. Ryan Stick-a-Blazing said that Nash Carey can rip, but he's no Colin Cowherd. And then, another thing that he said 13 minutes after the hour, Ryan Stick-a-Blazing said, Jeff, with the NBA season coming up, the Cavaliers are going to go 73-9.
You're smoking dope.
That's the stupidest thing I heard this entire year.
73. Hey, Ryan, I'll bet you on that.
You out-skipped Skip Bayless right there.
Yeah, you did. You out-skipped Skip Bayless on that one.
Oh, God.
That's the end for Ryan Stick-a-Blazing.
Okay, Nash also says on SportsWorldRadio.com's chat room, oddly enough, we get paid for our opinions at Jock Journal and Sports World Radio. Ryan doesn't get paid for his opinion anymore.
That's right. That's the end, Josh and Jeff, of the Ryan Stick-Blazing update.
I'm sure Ryan Stick-Blazing wants to be the producer and program director for Colin Cowherd's show.
I'm
Fox
sure he
Sports
does.
1.
I'm sure he does. Why don't you go do that thing?
Yeah, how about you go on the show that's on a network barely 50% of the country got?
I don't get it. I don't get the network. I don't get his show. You know why? Because it ain't worth my freaking time.
And on that note, we got to go to a commercial break.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie stokey. We'll be right back. You're listening to Jeff Escow Show, man, on
Sports World
Radio.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hello there. I'm a famous actor. Pretty sure you know who I am. And when I want to know what's going on in the sports world, I tune into Sports World Radio.
She asked me maybe if I could share her sorrow.
Sure, Skippy.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on Sports World Radio. See, Sean was still talking. I didn't tell him we were coming back. I'm not doing it no more. I'm just bringing us back on the air because I'm trying to freak Josh out.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I mean?
It won't last long.
I know. It won't last long.
Chaba, the entire Northeast has its own place for Homer journalism. It's called ESPN Nice.
Hey, you know what? Sports World Radio? Sports World Radio is the place for real sports fans, bitch.
Love up.
Bobel.
All right, so where we going, bitches?
All right.
Is that time, buddy?
All right, 18 minutes after the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Get ready for the stuff of first take.
Before I get into the Cowboys-Giants calls, because I'm sure Jeff's got something to say about Skip's comments today.
You just bring him on, bitch.
Skippy Bayless said that he would give Johnny Manziel's performance a B.
Yeah, I'm giving it a C-.
I'm giving him a flat D+. Okay, he threw 1 touchdown. How about that fumble and 2 interceptions?
Yes, Josh, I agree with you. I'll grade him with a D. I can't believe that, Skippy, that you would give him a B. Oh, 1 big touchdown pass. This is worth the hell of B's.
Yeah,
He hasn't played very much.
if he's giving Johnny Manziel a B, then he's already, and I know he is, he's already given the MVP to Tony Romo.
Skippy Bayless said that the Dallas Cowboys will win all the games despite
Get the hell out of here! You're crazy. You're lucky. You're lucky if they go 500 in the next 6 games, you jackass.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeff.
Well, come on, Jeff. Skippy believes the Cowboys are a much better team this year and knew how to get it done in the clutch.
If they were such a good team last year, how come they only won by 1 point? To a team, they should have, by everybody's admission, should have demolished.
Skippy Bayless said that my Dallas Cowboys personified what a real team is in the clutch last night.
Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, I understand that he's got the most comebacks of all quarterbacks since 2000, whatever the hell. I get it. I got it. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Romo has 28 fourth-quarter comebacks, ladies and gentlemen, and last night he proved it to everybody.
Skippy Bayless said, how about my boy Darren McFadden?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, the running game looked good. They averaged 4.5 yards a run. Scratch my ass. It looked freaking terrible.
Skippy Bayless said that Tony Romo doesn't need Des Bryant. He's got his man, Jason Witten.
Yeah, okay. You're going to throw to Jason Witten freaking 400 times a game? You know what's going to happen? They're going to double-team Jason Witten. You ain't going to be able to get him the ball, and you're going to force it to somebody else. Interception. You're going to force it to somebody else. Interception. You're going to force it to interception. If they are depending on Tony Romo to throw the ball more than he threw it. Now, last year, he threw the ball 100 times less than the year before, and they had a really good season, right?
Yeah.
They don't have a running game this year, and they depend on him to throw the ball. Boy, mistake after mistake after mistake is going to happen, and let's see how good he is then, bitch.
Skippy's all happy. He's all hunky-dory. Hey, the Cowboys are back, folks.
Yeah,
they won the game last night.
Whatever.
Skippy Bayless said last night proved why Tony Romo was way better than the overrated Andrew Luck.
Oh, my gosh.
Andrew Luck didn't look too good at all last night.
I can agree with that, but
he
still,
looked like a joke and a half.
I can agree with that, but Andrew Luck has got more experience when it comes to playoffs than Tony Romo.
Hey, Laura, I'm putting this link in the chat room. That's for you, girl. I want you to go check that out.
Oh, no. Is this the same one?
Yes, it's the same link, Buffalo Bills link.
There you go, Laura. That's for you, Laura.
Go check out that link and read that article. You're going to get a big kick out of it. So read the article while you're listening to the show.
And I think, Jeff, before we move on with more Skippy quotes, I'm sure you're not surprised that Skippy talked a lot about the Dallas Cowboys.
You know what was really cool about it? Stephen A. Smith went off on the son of a bitch, too. Shut up, Skip. It was great. I was loving it.
All right, Skippy Bayless said that my Dallas Cowboys will blow up my Philadelphia Eagles on the road on Sunday.
Well, and then he also added, I'll have to see how Philadelphia plays tonight to really know how they're going to be. But he did say that they were going to beat them next week.
Yep.
Because Philly's playing on a short week, right? Because they're playing
Pretty
tonight.
much.
Yeah,
Monday, and then they play right again on Sunday, the 20th.
Yeah, it's 3-0 Atlanta already.
This is going back to the Des Bryant injury, Jeff. Here's the next quote. Skippy Bayless said, now they're saying Des is out 4 to 6 weeks. No Greg Hardy, no Orlando McClain, no Gregory, no Des. Oh, well, as long as Tony Romo stays healthy.
Yeah, okay. You keep thinking that way. That's what I'm saying. You got all these...
Romo stays healthy there, Jeff.
That's what I'm saying. You got all these guys freaking hurt. You know what's going to happen? Romo gets a good shot. He goes down. Boom. There goes your team.
All right, here we go. Strap your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Skippy Bayless said that my New York Giants are the brand new accident waiting to happen.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that Stephen A. Smith said. The same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they have to rely on Tony Romo to throw the ball much more this year than they last year, that's an accident waiting to happen.
Look at Laura. Well, at least someone is getting action at a Bills game. Usually nothing much happens on the field.
It's a great article, isn't it, Laura? That's an awesome article right there.
Hey, like I mentioned earlier, that guy's a lucky guy. What can I say? I would love to be in that position.
I'm sure Josh is like, let me save up my money for Buffalo.
I would only go there if it was a Bills-Bears game. There's no way in hell I would pay to see a Bills-Jets or Bills-Colts game.
Go to Buffalo and meet the women. There you go, yep.
I just posted that on my Facebook with the tagline, who wants to go to a Buffalo Bills game?
Skippy Bayless said that he can't wait to see the New Day beat the primetime players on Raw tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
Because New Day rocks.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, come on, Jeff. The New Day are awesome. Yeah,
Jeff. What do you think?
I think the New Day sucks.
Oh, come on. All right, Skippy Bayless said that he would take out Sheamus and cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase himself on Sunday.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's so full of it. Jeez.
Skippy Bayless said that my New York Yankees look like absolute fam-shammers against the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday.
They're not very good, Skip. Okay, they won the game yesterday. They still lost 3 out of 4. They're not very good, so zip your lips. Gosh, you're so full of it.
I just saw the post on Facebook.
You like that, right?
Skippy Bayless said that tonight's action on NFL Monday Night Football is can't miss, must-see action.
Yes, Josh, must-see action, a doubleheader for Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's real intriguing. Yeah, it's 3-0 over here.
The Divas match tonight will be more entertaining than either of the games tonight.
Laura, please. Creepers are going to be lighting up tonight.
Oh, God, no. The only way I would go there is if I was part of the media. I'm not paying tickets.
I want to go to I want to go to a Buffalo Bills game, but I want to sit in a section where there's only girls, though.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't want to sit in a section with a bunch of guys. I want to sit in a section where there's all girls. You know?
Skippy Bayless said he can't wait for the NBA season because he can't wait to see his... you guys supposed to do the sound noises.
His what? His crap-ass freaking Cleveland Cavaliers?
He said he can't wait to see his Oklahoma City Thunder let him down again.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, new coach, new beginning, yeah.
You know what? By the time the football season is over, you'll be used to it. because the Cowboys are going to let you down, and then you're going to go right into the NBA season and have Oklahoma leave you down.
Oh, my God. Jeff will land in Craigslist.
I do want to go to a Bills game.
Mute yourself.
I do want to go to a Bills game. But I only want to sit in a section where there's old women. I don't want to sit in a section with a bunch of guys.
Oh, we know the reason why for that, Jeff.
Yeah, no kidding.
You posted in the chat room.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay, Skippy Bale said that my NBA should not allow Allen Iverson in the Hall of Fame. The Naismith Hall of Fame.
Every time I think of Allen Iverson, I think of the one word.
First off, how is it your NBA, dumbass?
Yeah, exactly. How is it your NBA? You never played a freaking sport in your life, you hump.
Maybe Skippy believes he wants to be the next NBA commissioner after Adam Silver.
Hey, after all now, Jeff, you finally got a reason to go back to New York, right?
Yeah.
New York State. Go up north.
Buffalo's way, way up north from New York City, bro. Way up north.
Okie dokie.
Look at Shaba.
Right.
Hey, look at Shaba. Hey, who's up for hot dogs at halftime? Random Bills fan get at the game.
Oh, my God.
Just can't believe it. Well, look at Laura. Bills ticket sales will skyrocket.
That's freaking awesome.
I guess that's their tagline, right?
Yes.
They're both
Shopper, right? That's their new tagline.
Hey, you know what? This should be their new tagline. Come to a Buffalo Bills game. They might not win, but you'll have fun.
That's too much. All right. Couple more quotes one more quote before we head to that second update, guys.
All right.
Skippy Bayless said that he is ready for a sports debate and that he would school anybody, whether it's in the East Coast, the Midwest, or the West Coast.
Bring it, bitch! Bring it, bitch! Bring it, bitch!
The way I look at it, it's funny. It's funny, Skippy, because you're repetitive and you say the same thing, but you don't debate anybody who's going to bring you on. Jeff would kick you easily in a heartbeat.
I'll tell you right now, that debate between Jeff and Mr. Skip Bayless would be better than the fight, the last fight of Floyd Mayweather.
It'd be better than the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight.
Yeah, you saw that rant I did on Mayweather on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I did. I loved it, man. Hey, Shabbos says, Tyrod might suck, but so will someone else.
Oh, my God.
That's some good stuff right there, Shaba.
You got to say, at least for a fan, you got a good return of investment. If your team still sucks, at least you're going to the Bills game for something entertaining.
Hey, Mr. Ryan's dick is blazing is now in the SportsWorldRadio.com chat room.
30 minutes after the hour, we got to go to our final update of the day.
That's right. Perfect timing there, Mr. Dick. We're going to run to our final update. Here it is, brought to you by JockJournal.com. Head on over to JockJournal.com and check out all their opinion pieces, their discussions, and check out all their writers writing their pieces on NFL teams. JockJournal.com. Take it away, Josh Lopez, with the final update of the day.
Thank you, Jeff and Sean. Welcome, everybody. Sports World Radio here on the Monday, September 14th. Right now, it's 6:30 Indy Central, which makes it 7:30 the East. The Birds are rocking and rolling here in the Lopez compound. Let's take a look at the scores right now. The Falcons up 3-0 in the first quarter against the Philadelphia Eagles, or the Oregon Eagles, whatever one you want to call them. Other games right now, the baseball world, we got the Orioles up 1-0 against the Red Sox in a meaningless game. Another meaningless game, the Nationals at the Phillies. Yankees taking on the Rays. Miami Mets. 1-1 tie in Cleveland as the Royals are taking on the Indians. You got a Houston Texans at the Texas Rangers, the Battle of Texas. The A's at the White Sox. Tigers at Twins. Padres at Diamondbacks. Rockies at Dodgers. Angels at Seattle, and the late night game, ladies and gentlemen, the Cincinnati Reds at the San Francisco 49ers. It was announced today that Allen Iverson is eligible for the 2016 Pro Basketball Naismith Hall of Fame in 2016. Dallas Cowboys wideout Des Bryant will be out for 4 to 6 weeks with a broken foot. We'll be back with more Sports World Radio with Jeff Escal, Sean Mann, and Josh Lopez.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escal, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Okay, hey, if you want to know what we're talking about during the commercial breaks, because they've been doozies today, head on over to swrsportshorts.com/SWR Shorts and sign up today. All right, where are we going there? Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
We heard that somebody's in the SWR.com.
Yeah, I'm over at SportsWorldRadio.com over in their chat room over there, and Ryan Blazing showed up in the chat room. The first thing he said in the chat room was, "I hear you're bashing me. You're damn stinking right we are."
Yeah, and maybe you need to improve yourself, Ryan Stick-a-Blazing. That is if you know what improve means.
Hey, he's a troll. He won't go away. Of course, you already blocked him on the Spreaker chat room, so you can't really make an impact until you find a way to block him on this one. That's the only way we can get rid of him.
He's an idiot. Yeah, what's the next?
Yeah.
Got any more Skippy quotes?
Yeah, I have a couple more. Skippy Bayless said that Tony Romo will be the Floyd Mayweather of the NFL by the time his career comes to an end.
No way.
Jeff, what do you say?
I say no way. No.
Because he's impressed because he's got more cut.
Yeah, who watched that game? Who watched that fight on Saturday? Huh? Anybody?
Not me.
Jeff, no, because Josh, when you were ranting on Facebook, I was like, that is so Josh right there, ranting on about Floyd Mayweather.
No, I didn't even freaking watch it. You know how I found out Mayweather won? On the internet. I forgot the damn thing was on even. Screw 'em.
Any more Skippy?
I was ripping into shreds on Saturday before I went to bed.
Yes, you were.
Skippy Bayless said that my Pittsburgh Pirates should be blasted. We are family because they will win the World Series.
Get the hell, you know something?
Man.
Okay, let's make a bet, Skippy.
Okay.
I bet you, Skippy, that neither the Pittsburgh Pirates nor The Dallas Cowboys will win the championship in their respective leagues this year.
Correct.
Ooh.
Come on, put your money where your mouth is, bitch.
And then hey Josh, he can blast. We are family. We are family.
And you want to know something? And say anything you want. The stats prove me right and you wrong.
Pirates haven't won a World Series in 36 years, Skippy. You better hope and pray that they win, or Jeff's going to come right after you.
Oh, and I do believe Tony Romo's only won 2 playoff games in his whole stinking career.
In the last Skippy Bayless update of the day, Skippy Bayless said the stats prove me right that Tony Romo will be in the Hall of Fame before Eli Manning.
Eli's already in the Hall of Fame. If he doesn't play another down in the NFL, he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Sean, do you think he's a Hall of Famer? The
Tony
first ballot
Romo? Heck no.
Eli Manning.
Eli, yes, and Romo, no.
I hate to be the bad guy here, but he's the Hall of Very Good. I don't think he's the first ballot Hall of Fame.
I didn't say first ballot, did I?
I know, but I'm just giving my opinion.
I didn't say
I don't think he's the first ballot Hall
I
of
didn't
Fame.
say he was going to be first ballot, but I said he's going to be in the Hall of Fame where Tony Romo's not going to be.
I have one more quote that just popped up right now, actually. Skip Bayless said that Chip Kelly will reap the worst of woes as he let Tim Tebow go, and now his Eagles will miss the playoffs this year.
Jeff, he's upset that Skippy's upset because Tim Tebow isn't there.
Yeah, I know he is. He's majorly upset that Tim Tebow's not there.
Poor Bubalo.
He's acting. Get over it. Get over it, bitch.
I suppose that's the end of Skippy quotes.
Yeah, that's the wrap for the Bash Hour. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll have some more quotes for you tomorrow.
Sure will. And make sure, everybody, that you save up your money for Buffalo Bills. All right. Another story that we get to, it is with sad report on Sports World Radio and through all the sports world. Rest in peace to one of the great NBA basketball players of all time, a guy who was a member of the 1983 76ers, Moses Malone. He passed away yesterday at the age of 60.
I seen that guy play basketball live.
Wow.
Yes. I saw him play live. He was an animal. An animal back in his day. Are you kidding me?
Sean, do you have any memories of Moses Malone? Because I wasn't born during this time, so I don't have any memories.
I was born in 87. You were in 94, but then I did the research, and Moses was a big part of that 83 76er team. Pretty sad time for Philadelphia 76er fans. First they lose Daryl Dawkins, and then they lose Moses Malone. So rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family, or Moses Malone.
He's a big boy, man.
I was shocked.
He was a big, big boy.
And he's better than LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it.
I was shocked when I woke up and heard that. I was like, what? Really? Moses Malone dead at the age of 60? That just, wow.
And
Jeff?
That's what popping out of nowhere.
Yeah, that
Jeff?
did pop out of nowhere. It was kind of shocking to me too.
Jeff, yeah, you enjoyed watching him play,
man.
You were the big basketball fan. Do you remember that 83 76er team?
Oh, yeah. I went to a lot of Knick games back in 83. That's why I say I saw him live play a lot, because I went to a lot of Knick games back then.
Playing at the Spectrum, and, of course, one of the toughest places to play back in the NBA back in those days with Moses Malone, Maurice Cheeks, Dr. J, of course, the magician, physician, what they would call, and, of course, Billy Cunningham, who was the head coach. So they were pretty sad about it.
I'll say this right now. LeBron James would not score 20 points on Moses Malone.
Never happened.
Moses Malone was a 12-time NBA All-Star. He was a 3-time MVP, NBA MVP. Won the NBA title, as I pointed out, 82-83. He was 8th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. He had 27,409 points. And lastly, in 2001, he was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Hey, you know something? This game is boring. Can't believe I'm sitting here watching this crap. I'm changing the channel. You know what? Instead of watching the football game, I'm watching Friends because the game is boring.
Yeah.
John.
I just posted that on Twitter, too. I have the TV on mute, Jeff, but I'm watching it, too. Nothing's happening.
No, nothing's happening. I got the TV on mute as well. Nothing is happening, man. It's terrible.
That's something big for Monday Night Football. Jeez.
Yeah. They should have. I'm telling you, man. They screwed the pooch by putting these two games on.
John Lucas.
Like I mentioned on the Saturday show, unless you're going to have a meaningful game on Mondays, you should not have Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
I don't care what anybody says.
No, and they should make it meaningful games, the dumbasses.
John Lucas, the coach, he said on his Twitter yesterday, he goes, Moses Malone, I will miss you. No, we all miss you. Just left practice on your court. Well done, as always, MVP. So, rest in peace. And Allen Iverson came out and he said yesterday, my condolences to the family and friends of Moses Malone. You will be truly missed. Rest in peace, Big Mo. So, the 76ers and the NBA sports world, of course, mourning the loss of Moses Malone. And then, of course, a couple weeks ago, it was Darryl Dawkins. So, feel pretty bad for a lot of the 76er fans back when they were big.
I got to ask you a question, Jeff and Sean, before we head to that last commercial break. Is that Buffalo incident a Rat Bastard candidate? I'm curious.
I didn't know. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Hard to say.
Let me ask you. Well, who gets to be the candidate? The guy, the boyfriend who went to get the drinks?
Uh-huh.
Right? Because the guy who got the function.
Uh-huh.
He's happy, and the chick was obviously happy because obviously the guy sitting next to her had a bigger thing than her boyfriend because she wants more.
Yeah, and that's my point right there. I think the girl should be a Rat Bastard candidate because for me, being the classy guy, yeah, I mean any guy wouldn't mind a hand job, but still, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're gonna go out of your way to go tell somebody you've randomly met and rubbed yourself against on at a public event just for more, I don't think that's cool.
You think her boyfriend's seen that article, man?
I mean, it's on an NBC Sports type of freaking website, so yeah.
That's my boyfriend went up to get some food and beers, and when he came back, I was done, and I couldn't even. I had to make sure nothing. What the heck? Really? And now you want more? That's I don't know if that's a Rat Bastard of the Week, or if that we should give a special award out for that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A delusional, you know what award?
Yeah, we gotta come up with a special. Yeah, we got to come up with a special award for that one. Cause come on, that's a freaking hysterical article. Have you ever heard of anything like that before? That's funny.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I find it fun. When I saw it and I read it, I was like, oh my God, something's got to be said on the show.
That's the funniest thing I've seen throughout the whole weekend.
That's freaking awesome.
We'll go to our last commercial break of the day. And
Sounds good.
You get okie dokie stokey. We'll be right back. This is Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow and Showman.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family. We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us. And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until wait. Don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
When I'm not out there acting and I want to know what's going on in the sports world, I tune in to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, final segment of the day. Starting to warm up in the studio. As you know, I don't have the AC on. It's starting to warm up in here. Let's get this freaking thing over with. Hey, you know something? I went to a Buffalo Bills game and a hand job broke out.
Speaking of an update, I found this status from a close personal friend, the Snowman. He said, "Dear ESPN, though it looks like you take it down when the play is going on, in all capital letters here, Jeff, can you please get rid of the horizontal graphic across the screen with time and score just once? Thank you, an old school fan."
Yeah, as soon as the play is over, as soon as the play starts, they bring it down. And as soon as the play is over, they bring it up so you can see the clock running and everything.
Yeah.
It's gone during the play. Relax there, Brian. Take it easy. Oh, you know, I guess it really don't. Maybe Brian's watching. You know what? Maybe the problem is, Brian, you're watching it on a TV that's too small. Okay, I'm watching it on a 32-inch TV, and I don't have a problem.
Usually, most of the time when I'm watching a football game, I have it on mute.
I got it on mute right now.
Because, like, for me, I get really bored with the commentators, and Joe Buck and Troy Aikman get me really pissed off, especially when they call Bears games, so I don't listen to them.
How about yesterday? They called the game yesterday between Packers and Bears. I was thinking of yesterday there, John.
Yeah, they spent 35% of the game talking about the Cowboys and Giants.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible.
Just like Jim Nantz and Phil Simms yesterday called the Baltimore Denver.
You know, it's sad that the three top networks got 6 guys who are all boring at commentating.
Yeah, I know.
Phil Simms, Jim Nantz, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, and we know how you feel, Josh, about Chris Collinsworth and your feel. And you know what? I noticed last night, Jeff, if you noticed, Chris Collinsworth was begging, I repeat, begging the Cowboys to win that game. He so wanted the Cowboys to beat the Giants. I just knew it from the tone of his voice.
He was kind of freaking out with what was happening towards the end of the game. He couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Somebody got a tattoo of an Eagles Super Bowl with the hands out that says 2016 on the back side of their head.
Really? You just jinxed the crap. You know what? You just jinxed the crap out of the Eagles. Say goodbye to that. That ain't going to happen now. You never do that, dude.
Ouch.
You just jinxed the crap out of the freak. Oh, my God, that looks good.
I can picture Sean getting a tattoo of the Boston Bruins in 2017 or something like that. And then they lose to the Blackhawks that year, and they can't take it off.
Please. Oh, gosh, that would not happen. Gosh. Yeah, and then let's see. And, of course, I think Collinsworth, though, Josh, was happy to see the Dallas Cowboys win when they came back and went down the field and won.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
I didn't care. I'll tell you right now, I only watched the last 10 minutes of the Cowboys game.
And then you Skype me, and then we're thinking of you, Jeff, yesterday, everybody. We're thinking, oh, Jeff is probably shaking his head all upset.
I was in shock because I couldn't believe how pathetic a defense looked like that when you basically gave them all the time in the world to go back. They didn't even try to tackle anybody during that last drive.
No, I know. It was disgusting, man.
And then, Jeff, I know if you were the coach of the Giants or a defensive coordinator, or actually offensive coordinator, you probably would say, Look at the situation. Run the ball. Don't pass it on third
Well,
goal.
not only that, play some freaking defense, for Christ's sakes.
Exactly.
They you know what? Romo went through the Giants' defense like a hot knife through butter. Ridiculous, man.
And then I saw that Michael Sines posted on your wall last night, Jeff, and I know Smoking
Yeah,
Ronnie
see,
was
the
probably
problem
loving
is,
Michael
the problem is, and I'm going to tell you what the problem is. So listen carefully. The problem is, these Dallas Cowboy fans that supposedly the friends of mine, they don't come out any other time.
Yep. Especially in this chat room.
And any other, on Facebook, in this chat room, where they don't come out any other time. Unless the Giants unless the Cowboys beat the Giants.
Uh-huh.
Because they know I'm a Giant fan. So that's the only time. If the Giants win, I don't see them all year long. The Cowboys happen to win, I see them. Now, I know what's going to happen. When the Cowboys start winning a bunch of games, Michael Sines is going to start hitting me up. And you better hope and pray that I don't start losing a bunch of games, because I'm going to hit you right back and ask you one question. One question. What's the matter with the Cowboys? You better you have all the fun you want right now, Michael, and all you Cowboy fans. But I'm telling you, it's not going to last. And you better be able to eat some crow, because I'm going to shove it right down your throat.
On that note.
I'm just saying. I heard a lot from you Cowboy fans on my Facebook. I took a little nap and boom, I woke up and wow, message there, message. I don't care. Send all the message you want, because you only come out when the Cowboys when the Cowboys beat the Giants, or if the Cowboys make the playoffs. Otherwise, I don't see your asses. Be consistent. Be a consistent Cowboy fan. Show up when they win and when they lose. Hey, the Giants lost last night, right?
Yes.
I'm here, ain't I?
Yes. But also fed up because they didn't move it 1 yard to ice the game.
But I'm here, ain't I? The Giants lost. I'm here. Hey, Cowboy fans, when they lose, be there. Be here. Don't be a freaking closet Cowboy fan, bitches. I'm just saying.
Unbelievable. Unstinking believable.
You know? They only come out when the Cowboys win and when the Cowboys beat the Giants. Otherwise, when they lose, you don't hear crap from them.
Well, come on, Jeff. It's America's team. It's Super Bowl 50 year.
Number one, it's not America's team, and I can give a crap about Super Bowl 50. They ain't going to be in it.
Remember, it's been a long 20 years since the Cowboys last
I'm
Super Bowl
telling you something
95.
right now, Cowboy fans. You better hope and pray that they're in it. Because if they're not, I'm going to ride you like the bull that you are.
And I'm sure, Jeff, you're going to post on Michael's signs and on Smoking Ronnie's walls. I'm sure that's what
and
you're
you know
going to do.
something? Michael Signs and all you Dallas Cowboy fans that come out of the woodwork, we're having a Super Bowl party here this year in San Diego for all you Dallas Cowboy fans because they didn't make it. So all you Dallas Cowboy fans could come to Sports World Radio Super Bowl party and commence in your misery with the rest of you freaking jackasses. And Smoking Ronnie, you better have those ribs ready. That's one person I didn't hear from today.
Yeah, but he probably felt sorry for you, and
because,
that's why maybe the Cowboy fans.
You know why?
What?
Because he knows the Cowboys got lucky last night. So he's not saying nothing because he wants to see how they play next. That's a true Cowboy. Hey, that's a true Cowboy fan.
Hey, Josh, remember what he said to me, too, when he messaged me on Facebook Messenger? He messaged Jeff, too, throughout the course of the summer. He said this, silver and blue, baby, silver and blue.
Yeah, I got you silver and blue. I got you silver and blue.
Yeah, and have fun, Cowboy fans, with Dez Bryant being out. That's a big loss for that team.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, they lost a number of others.
And they lost a bunch of guys on defense. You're screwed.
And that's the 2015-2016 Dallas Cowboys in a nutshell.
That's it. We're going to have some fun watching that. They got a tough couple of games coming up. You're going to be lucky if they're going to be 500 by the time Week 6 comes around.
Correct.
You got to go to
really
Philadelphia
lucky.
this weekend.
Yeah, I know. We'll watch them lose to Philly. Although Philadelphia stinks. Okay, they've gone 3 and out 3 freaking times.
Mm-hmm.
They stink. And it's still 3-0. 3-0. And it's this game stinks. Why am I bothering with this crap?
Hey, it's not getting any better with the Vikings and the 69ers tonight.
I'm telling you something. I'm not watching that because wrestling will be on.
With signs, I think
Sean's watching that.
With signs, though, going back to it, he messaged me and he says, tell that Eskow he's not the master of predictions. He's mostly master of excuses.
Josh, somebody's got to watch the football game tonight if you and I are going to be watching wrestling.
Hey, Sean. Sean, you can see the home of Super Bowl 50 in the stadium I was at for WrestleMania this year. That's what you can watch.
That's your mission, Sean, is to watch the game tonight while him and I
are
watching
wrestling.
All right,
I got class tonight, and then I'll watch the stinking game. We'll see what happens.
Because I ain't watching that crap. Not one
Thanks,
bit.
buddy.
You're welcome,
appreciate
pal.
it.
No problem, buddy. Anything for you, pal.
You're welcome.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Okie
yeah. So Jeff says, "Enjoy it now, Cowboy fans." He goes, when they lose, he's gonna come right out.
Whatever. Hey, guess what? It's one game. It's game 1. How bad would you have felt? Cowboys lose that game and lost all those players in that game. Okay? The consolation prize is for losing all those players that you lost in the game, you won the game. That's the consolation prize. Okay?
That's great.
That's the consolation prize for losing all those guys. You won the game. But beware. That's one game. Get ready. You got some tough opponents coming. On that note, we're getting the flock out of here. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. We'll be back again for another edition tomorrow of Sports World Radio. Until then, my friends, remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
Amen.
Peace out, everybody. For Sean Mann, Nicholas Spiva, Josh Lopez, I'm Jeff Eskow. This has been Sports World Radio.
Bye, and have a great evening.
Shut up, Scoop.
Thanks for listening to Sports World Radio with your hosts, Jeff Eskow and Sean Mann. Online at SportsWorldRadio.com. Sports World Radio, the equal opportunity ripper. We'll catch you next time.